ben geleyim de sonra. Yani şu an bir saat sonra da.
刚才我们俩坐到那儿了。
one. Reads 2, but that is high enough. Normally here, once the winds get up to and around 180 kilometres per hour, we lose interest of coming out here very quickly. It's quite dangerous actually. Most of the time it actually is, but there has been a fairly dry here over the last 4 days, so the waterfalls are drying up. It is called the Bridle Veil Falls, drops down from a height of 55 metres, and we do point it out because we need to talk about that water which runs down an active fault line down the back of Mitre Peak. That is the Pembroke-Tudico fault, which it seems is quite active, up to 1,000 earthquakes every month in this area. Lucky for us though, most of these are very small.
As we pass across the here, left and right, we're actually crossing over the termination point and the terminal. Really not the most peaceful point days Crystal very early. These headland doors are very Milford Sound and the Tasman Sea. Now well and Kiwifield are point to the right and St. Anne's Point way out there in the distance, which by the way is the most pointed man on the south side of the fjord. Directly to the west of that, we'll require the next point of land.
But if there's a problem, I cannot say been chilling.
有听过有这种名词。โอ้โหคือเขาบอกไว้เจมส์ต้า
Being open to the Southern Ocean, the Tasman Sea has a well-earned reputation as being a very find themselves quite easy to overheating. Now, these things are called New Zealand fur seals, but they are not. They are in fact a southern fur seal, but more correctly are a sea lion. The reason they're classified as one of those is they have protruding ears and the ability to use their flippers as limbs. They're actually very agile, both the land and the sea. It's amazing. might have been, you can see bare patches of rock showing much the same markings. So of course this valley was once filled up with a river of ice, which of course was pushed down all the many valleys further back. They're now through here, and with the colossal weight and pressures involved, the ice could pass this way between 1 and 7 metres every day. I predicted all. Excellent. So finally breaking free of the clouds at the end of the valley, we have the tallest mountain viewable from the main body of the fjord. That is Mount Pembroke up there, rising to 2,014 metres, with the remains of the Pembroke Glacier still perched on top of it. So apparently there's not too many places around the world where you could be travelling around on a boat at the same time surrounded by temperate rainforest, or temperate rainforest, and also able to view a glacier at the same time. Now, for those of you who may have missed seeing Mitre Peak at the start of the cruise, no. Daily rainfall, of course, can vary day to day, year to year, but back in 2020, the wettest day thus far was recorded at 1 metre for a 24-hour period, which even by our standards was quite extreme. The main terminal building itself was actually flooded to waist high water that day. We will of course be returning to where we left earlier, so leaving the boat by the right hand learning door, taking care please not to trip on the sill at the base of the door or the ramp down onto the wharf, and also just bear in mind I would suggest checking under tables and chairs where you have been sitting in case things you like to keep haven't accidentally fallen out, which they do from time to time. Once again, thank you so much for coming along. It has indeed been a pleasure, and as always we would be delighted to see you back maybe at a later date, so thank you very much.